Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another one of these pre-recorded videos while I'm away on holiday. That's why I'm in the same shirt for all of them. Okay, any case, so, again, another one. I seem to be having a sort of running theme at the moment, just drawing attention to grooming gangs because it's the right thing to do. And I'm not really, I have touched on it several times before, but I'm just going to sort of use this opportunity while I'm away to be able to back in the studio and get the studio videos so we get more stuff out so I could draw even more attention to it. Again, these videos probably will be barely watched, they'll be heavily suppressed, but in one respect I need to keep shining a light on this because it's wrong. Again, we all know that Rupert Lowe is trying with his grooming gang thing. The link will always be down below for all of you to go on there and have a look. Plus the link to the X account. You can all have a look into it. But it's also the fact that lots more people are becoming very, very vocal on this because this was deliberately silenced and covered up. Even now with the investigation, which was never going to happen, and then they went to local and old Jess Phillips, which I'll cover in another video, decided to just not do anything about. Now you've got people like the legend that is Trevor Phillips. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to bring it up now. This was shared by Lee Harris, and he's right. This is superb from Trevor Phillips. He tears shreds out of the Labour Party with a disgusting response to Pakistani rape gangs. Government's response to grooming gangs is utterly, utterly shameful. It is so obviously political. So I'm going to mute the mic and let you listen to the wonderful Trevor Phillips.
I know it's not my business, and I know I'm, just a television and radio presenter, but I think what the government is doing on that question is utterly, utterly shameful.
Really?
Utterly shameful. And it is so obviously political that if people who in government who are responsible for this, who are in other ways, I think completely decent people, should really be ashamed of themselves. And because it's so obvious that they're not doing this because the demographic of the people involved, as Katie Lamb, the Tory MP, said yesterday, largely Pakistani Muslim in background, and also in Labour-held seats and councils who would be offended by it. And that's clearly the reason that they're not pursuing this. And it is utterly shameful given what has been done to these children by these men. I cannot tell you how cross I am about it. But it relates to the question you asked me, because I think part of the problem is that the centre-left has put all sorts of barriers around what it can talk about, what it may speak out about. And in the same way as we have this problem here in the United States, the Democrats have had almost nothing to say about, for example, immigration, had nothing very much to say about some of the barriers on freedom of speech on campuses and so on, because they're embarrassed by it, and it has presented an absolute open goal to people like Trump and Vance. That's the problem.
Can't argue, can you? Absolutely 100% spot on. The political will to make sure that this disappears is something that should worry everyone. Honestly, it should. You should be absolutely fuming about how this has been, how people have been treated, and you should be asking questions, asking your local MPs. Why aren't you asking? Why aren't you pushing about this? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Because it's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable that this is just being treated as it is. See, when you get things like this, when she rejected the Oldham request into grooming gangs, and as it says here at the bottom, this is from, by the way, just so you're aware, this is from Patriots of Britain, and as it says quite rightly here, Jess Phillips, and it says Jess looked all upset until the smirk came, and she had to put her head down to cover it up. And just watch her. I'm going to play it again. just so you're aware. But just watch her face. She's all pretending, all furrowed browed and this, that and the other. And then here we go. Look, she looks away. There you go. Look, I'm smirking. She's smiling. The one person who's supposed to protect women smirking and smiling. Then she noticed, oh, look at her, and she's pretending, and look at her. Look at that. She was smirking at protecting the Boglims. It's wrong. And again, you can keep, I'll keep trying to show this as much as I can, but I know full well that this video probably only get a couple hundred views. I know it'll be suppressed. Advertising thing on it will be limited at best. And I'm sure, the comment section will be obliterated yet again. And again, not by me, by the censors that are in place, I'm afraid. Especially the more stuff you talk about, the more that they seem to be dropping down on people. 2 videos coming up at the end of this one will be the last one I uploaded. The other one will be the one that gods of YouTube have picked with their algorithm. It's called The Chosen One. You can enjoy that one if you want to. If you'll agree with what I'm doing and like what I'm saying, you can just hit the subscribe button. You can like, you can share, try and share it out as much as possible. People need to be made aware that even if it's just victims, that there are people still prepared to sit and talk about it, draw attention to it. We haven't forgotten you. We're not going to betray you. We're going to keep trying our very, very best to keep the light on this. I'm doing all I can, I'm afraid. I'm a small YouTuber on a small YouTube channel that at the moment is getting absolutely obliterated by things. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop at drawing attention to the grooming gangs or anything else. Because it's the right thing to do. Really, really is. You can support the channel if you wish anyway. They're all down below. Only if you can. With that, I'm done. So until the next one.
What the fuck is this?